It's another beautiful Wednesday evening in the Midwest. A gentle breeze is blowing as the sun sinks into the horizon. The sound of a train approaching can be heard in the distance. But wait, you don't live by train tracks. Panic sets in as the wind picks up and the sky turns green. Then, a reassuring thought comes to mind. It's Wednesday, and as every Midwesterner knows, tornadoes can't get you on Wednesday. Still, the noise grows louder. You can see bright lights flashing across the sky, a telltale sign of electrical arcing. You begin to question the old saying, has anyone bothered to check? Well, sit back and relax, because we just asked a question so dumb no one had bothered to ask it before, and found out an answer you may just not believe. Thanks for joining Red Sky Ready as we find out if tornadoes are more dangerous on certain days of the week, and perhaps most importantly, can tornadoes really not get you on Wednesday? Now, how did this saying get started? It's Wednesday. Tornadoes can't get you on Wednesday. Those are the rules. Well, many cities across the United States have tornado sirens. Being the smart people that we are, we like to know these sirens will work during an emergency, so we test them. One of the most popular times to test them is Wednesday morning, though this can vary from city to city. People will be going about their daily lives, and all of a sudden the tornado siren starts up. A collective panic sets in as individuals rush to look outside or check the radar. Then, a sigh of relief as everyone realizes, oh yeah, it's Wednesday, it's just a test. To find out if tornadoes care about the day of the week, we're going to have to do some digging. Thankfully, NOAA has records of tornadoes going all the way back to the 1950s. 67,559 of them to be exact. Like many people since 2020, I had the luxury of spending many hours locked away in my room. Unlike most people, I decided to binge government spreadsheets instead of TV shows. In case you needed to know how many entries it takes to crash Google's online office suite, it's somewhere below 30 columns of 67,559 rows. Alright, enough messing around, it's time to get to work. If tornadoes don't care about the difference between Monday and, say, Friday, we should see a 1 in 7 chance of a tornado on each day of the week. A 1 in 7 chance works out to about 14.3%. Is that what we see? Pretty much. They vary by 1.1% less likely than normal to 0.6% more likely than normal. Saturday is the least likely to have a tornado recorded, and, is that right? Yep, Wednesday is the most likely at 14.9%. Okay, so Wednesday tornadoes definitely exist. They may even be ever so slightly more likely, but maybe they don't hurt anyone. I mean, after all, the saying is tornadoes can't get you on Wednesday. Not that they don't happen. Thankfully, the good people at NOAA also included the number of injuries and deaths from each tornado. Unlike the number of tornado occurrences per day, the number of deaths and injuries differ drastically throughout the week. Thursday and Saturday are the least likely days of the week to die from a tornado, with only 8 and 9% of tornado deaths occurring on those days. Monday and Tuesday are also below average. Friday comes in right at the average, 14.3%. That means we only have 2 days left for the remaining 45.4% of tornado deaths. Sunday and Wednesday. Wait, that can't be right. It looks like the numbers were right. Sunday comes in second place, well above average at 21%. And finally, not only can tornadoes happen on Wednesday, over 24% of tornado fatalities occur on Wednesday. The data doesn't change much for injuries from a tornado either. Sunday has the second highest number of injuries, and yep, Wednesday again beats out all other 6 days of the week. So what does that mean? Well, at the very least, we should probably stop telling people tornadoes can't get them on Wednesday. Why are tornado deaths so high on Wednesday? I don't have an answer, but I have some theories. We reached out to some experts, and we'll add the response on our website if we hear back. Some of our possible theories include, maybe we're living for the weekend. Tornado deaths are fairly low heading into the weekend. Maybe we're more likely to roll out of bed and head to our storm shelter on Thursday knowing Friday is right around the corner. There's also the possibility of data and calculation errors. Government data sets are not error-free, trust me. Our sleep habits may play a factor in this as well. A study by these guys shows that we get our best sleep on Wednesday, so it could be likely that we're just simply sleeping through the emergency alerts. And finally, maybe we let the saying go to our head. Alarm fatigue can be a real thing. That's why testing the sirens is only done in the morning when tornadoes are much less likely and when the skies are relatively clear. That leaves us with one last question. Is there a way we can salvage this very untrue saying? But first, a word from today's sponsors. Us, Red Sky Ready. Are you searching for a voice of reason after your world has been turned upside down? Well, check out Red Sky Ready, your source for disaster preparedness and response. You'll find everything from preparing for an Ebola response to why the CDC wants you ready for the zombie apocalypse. We've got tons of helpful content that may just keep you from dying on Wednesday from a tornado. Some of our tips include knowing the signs of a tornado: a dark or green colored sky, a large, dark, low-lying cloud, large hail, a loud roar that sounds like a freight train, a funnel-shaped cloud, an approaching cloud of debris, and power flashes in the distance that can indicate a tornado is on the ground taking out power lines. What should you do during a tornado? Go to your innermost room, preferably a basement or a storm shelter. Listen for weather alerts on your phone, TV, or weather radio. Have a first aid kit. Cover your head and neck with your arms or pillow. Duck under sturdy furniture. Wear your shoes. Don't mow the lawn. And if you're in a car or mobile home, find a different appropriate shelter before the tornado comes. We've also got a handy weather dashboard to help you find the severe weather outlook for your area. Now, back to the video. Is there any way to salvage this popular saying? As you likely know, tornadoes are more frequent in some states than others. 4 states, however, do not have a single recorded death or injury from a Wednesday tornado: Alaska, Idaho, Nevada, and Rhode Island. So I guess technically you could say tornadoes haven't gotten anyone on Wednesday in 4 states. At least not yet. Tornadoes can and do injure people on any day of the week. Combined, more than 21,000 injuries and deaths have occurred on Wednesday alone in the last 70 years. So the next time you hear a tornado siren on Wednesday, or someone says, "It's Wednesday, tornadoes can't get us," take a moment to evaluate your situation. Disasters can strike on any day of the week. Never drop your guard, especially on Wednesday. Thanks for joining Red Sky Ready.